father passed away in 1969, and we're 10, so I'm the 8th out of the 10. So we lived in Tondo. It's one of the depressed part of Manila. We became part of this church community in the early 70s. I remember, during high school days, like we have tons of youth activities in the church. So it's basically school, church, home for us. They asked my mom if, they wanted to, she wanted to put us in this sponsorship program. I remember receiving letters and cards, receiving new clothes and toys, school supplies, for at the start of the class. That's something my fun memories of this relationship. Oh, I wonder if, he's big or small, or there's a face behind that, right? And I wanted to know. Growing up, I know I may not be that inquisitive or that, persistent, but yes, of course, I wanted to see how this person looks like, and what prompt that person to help us, who is actually million miles away. I have seen her generosity as well, like how she managed to help others while we're being helped, in terms of, giving what, limited resources we have to others who are more in need, than us. Once you experience generosity and love from the people who should not even care about you totally because they're outside, of your sphere, you will see love in a different context, like that unconditionality of, love and generosity. It made that left a big mark in my heart. And even up to now, I think it is flowing through. Even the way I share my story, the way I embrace people, the way I talk to them about World Vision. I think it flows in naturally. I support the marketing group, in terms of their budgeting and financial needs, like whatever. I know number is always part in my, like the work per se. Like I'm an analyst. I'm supposed to be, a logical and rational person in the workplace. Every time I hear, oh, this is the project that we have, like these kids are, we're saving kids, like mortality of 5-year-olds, whatever, trying to save this abused or, kids in a very harsh environment. I don't know, but there's something in me that says, stop and just, honestly, it just brings me back memories. We went inside its church, the old church where we grew up, the old church, the place where we got all this free stuff, like toys and food. And I told my daughter, hey, this is the place where, it all happened, And she's just looking and, I think that made a strong impact on her. I remember her hugging and embracing kids and going to the little corner and just shed tears as well. Dad, it's so sad, I remember her taking some video, like footage of, the road, like that. People are living there? Yes, they are living there, like houses all, stick together. And, so she have seen, the face of poverty. Just accept the fact that there is inequality and injustice in the world. But if there's any hint of, or if you have anything, any hint in your mind that you can do something, you can ease the burden of those who are living harshly, then maybe in your own little way you can.